What's good?
What up? Welcome to the podcast. It's been a
3 weeks.
hot minute. Been like, I don't know, 2 weeks we
Like
recorded
like 3
anything. I've
weeks, I
been
think.
away. 3 weeks? All right. But if this is your first time listening to our show, we are the Degenerate Knowledge with three degenerates coming
Guy
together
stuff.
talking bullshit. But that being said, we have a lot of cool stuff going on today to talk about, catching up about my vacation. We got some merchandise we're going to talk to you about. You got to buy some shit. And we got some Joey's shitty picks, and I have a video for Wagner. Wagner is a hungry man, so there's a video I think you
All right.
definitely enjoy. So that being said, how was you guys 3 weeks not being recorded and not
It was
being in the
great. I didn't
air
have to
and all
see
that
your
good shit?
fucking ugly face.
Wow. Wow, you're a fucking asshole. I love you though. You know, it's funny. Besides not seeing my ugly face, and obviously we come back. How was you guys' week? And been 3 weeks we haven't recorded anything. So I was talking to my daughter the other day, and I said, you know what? I was thinking about running for Congress. She's like, with your podcast, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
You
don't know
might
about
not
that.
get some votes compared to people that you're trying to.
Let me refer you to the Buffalo Trace episode.
So thank you for highlighting that. Well, whatever. But before we continue on, today is drinking
Today's
choice. Is
degenerate's
whatever you guys want to
choice.
drink. So as you guys talk, I'm gonna.
I can't believe you support that
Oh,
So this
garbage.
is Casamigo Reposado Double Stilled Clear.
sugary tequila.
Yes, I support the garbage. You know,
Ugh.
I have to join my inner hipster. So I have to connect to the people that shit on
I'm
24
sorry.
7 a day. No, I'm not drinking straight off
I
the
am
bottle.
not
It is
a.
very smooth.
I
It's very good.
do not endorse celebrity tequilas. Big on that. But since you are drinking tequila, I will have.
I know, celebrity tequila.
Since you
Uh,
since you are having tequila, I will one up you with something. So hang tight. Let me just grab that. I was gonna drink bourbon today, so hold on.
No bourbon for you
oh, you
today.
hang tight.
Hold on.
All right, you do that.
Victor's you're mixing
There
the
you go.
lime.
So as he's getting his tequila and shitting on me, I'm
Lime in the
mixing the
coconut.
lime. The lime, my drink, like I normally do.
You guys there?
Yep. And I actually bought some killer tequilas in Mexico. Bro,
Oh
that
well,
shit is
you can't
awesome.
beat that.
Yo, I needed that week
I'm gonna
off.
drink Mandala tequila today.
And
I've never even
just what
seen
the
that or heard of that.
It, so
okay, there you
this I
go.
had
There you go.
this
Never heard of it.
at Tito Ortiz's restaurant here in Cape Coral, and he actually it was the day that I went to have dinner there by myself. Uh, it was his birthday, and he was like buying rounds, and apparently this is one of his favorite tequilas. It is really good. This is a Blanco. This is about a $90 bottle, so I'm using it sparingly. But Mandala Tequila Blanco. This is not a paid sponsorship. Mandala has not kicked back any funds or profits to the Degenerate Knowledge podcast. Just three guys from the world of finance enjoying spirit, bringing the bar experience to you in a fun and sexy way.
You know, if all fails, Wagner,
Spokesperson.
you could be like a
Commercial
sex
breaks.
phone operator.
No, so yeah, so it was,
Like, hi, take off your shirt.
it's his restaurant, and he was buying rounds and stuff like that, and he had he was talking about how this is actually his like favorite tequila. He bought me a shot. It was awesome. So I was like, all
Oh,
right.
so that's
So
a tequila you rip shots on, or you just
no. It's a sipping tequila.
okay.
It's a sipping tequila. So he gave me a little scoop on it.
First of all, tequila
No, it's not
itself is
supposed to be
not
shots,
No.
but
supposed to
that's
be
what it's
shots.
it,
Tequila itself is not
it's
supposed to be
like
shots.
in this day
It's
and
supposed to
age.
be a
So
sipping drink.
he
It's the dumb
yeah.
Americans
So
who
he gave
make
me a
it
little
shots.
rundown on it. It's apparently made in Cuyacan, Mexico, and then it's imported out here. Um, I've only seen it at Total Wines, and they have the the blanco, the reposado, and then the añejo, and like the añejo and the reposado were like $120 for the bottle. So I got
Still
it on Cinco de
$90
Mayo.
is
Yeah,
still
well,
half
I got it on
cool.
I got it on sale
Yeah.
for Cinco de Mayo weekend. So I got it was like $90, and I think it cost me like 70
I
or
thought
$60.
Not bad.
So I was like, "Fuck it," sold.
I thought Wagner's gonna say. I thought Wagner's
Yeah.
gonna say I got it on layaway.
Like a true DJ.
You know,
So Joey, what you
Wagner's
drinking?
good old favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can't say I'm
That's right.
there.
Buffalo
Joey, what you drinking?
Trace.
But you can listen to
Yes,
episode 2.
and I will refrain from
Episode
Don't
the
say
2.
logo.
shit.
I will refrain. How was that?
Dude, Mexico was. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, there's some. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, you see the sad part, but the people was awesome. You know, outside of the resort,
Mm-hmm.
people trying to scam you, whatever it is. If you walk 15 minutes down the strip, you go
Yeah.
to the pharmacy, you get stuff for cheaper. And I'm like, I get the game. I play the game, whatever it is. But the people, I mean, for me, the most memorable, like I said that right, part
Yeah.
was meeting the locals and really talking to them, see how they live and what they have done, and just so cool. They recognized me. It came down. Oh, hey,
Mhm.
Victor, they ready to prepare my drink the
Nice.
way I like it, straight out. Oh, are you drinking right now? Yep, I'm drinking
I'm
right
drinking
now.
right now.
Very prepared, all that good stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it was super fun going to
The
Secret River. How you
Underground
say it in
River?
Spanish?
The Cenotes.
Yeah, the underground river is the no cenotes. It is it's secret in Spanish. Secret river in
Secreto.
Spanish. River secret in Spanish. Ri-
Oh,
yes,
you went. Oh, I
is
thought you were
yeah
talking about
Rio Secreto, whatever it is.
the underground caverns, the pools, the cenotes. The
Oh, the cave.
Okay,
No, that was not this. I went to the underground cave that
gotcha.
had like a secret river. It's
Where?
kind of cool, very awesome. And there was one
Mm,
section, you can't walk, you had to
That would be
swim, and
cool.
it's about like 20, 30 feet down. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Tulum. Yeah,
Then we
I
went to
love Tulum.
Tulum,
Tulum.
right? Tulum, and then we went to what's that
Michelle.
island across?
Oh, Cozumel. Yeah, Cozumel.
Cosum,
Yeah,
Cosimo or
nice.
Cosimo. Went snorkeling there.
Mm,
The south side of Cosimo, beautiful. The north side, that's where the
yeah.
locals live. It's very heartbreaking. But you know what? Everyone was sweet. Everyone was chill. People's like, "Oh, are you
Yeah.
scared walking around the local area?" Like, no. It had their
Mm-hmm.
own like tourist police.
Yeah.
It was like super heavily guarded. People are chilling. Maybe the last night we went by
Mm-hmm.
this dream catcher that Samantha wanted. And the guy, there was no price. And the guy said, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's 1,500 pesos." I'm like, "No, I'm not
So
spending
that
fifteen hundred
equal,
dollars
it's what,
pesos
like
in this
20,
shit."
$30?
I said,
Holy
Okay.
"No,
shit.
1,500 pesos about $75."
Conversion went up, huh?
Yeah.
U.S. is
So I'm like,
fucking
"I'm not
up the
spending
You
seven
fucking
accept
hundred."
world
crypto?
currency,
He
Yeah.
said if
man.
they accept
Shit.
crypto.
That's
Uh,
what they had. You take Bitcoin,
it's about
el Bitcoin.
Shibu.
yeah, Bitcoin. Um, so I told the guy 500 pesos. Oh, like 500 pesos. I'm not paying for
Mm,
that shit, whatever it is. And I said it in English, whatever it was. And then he goes to his boss, blah, 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 walk behind, I walk to him, like, all right, he looked at me and all right,
mm.
600. And then he said some shit in Spanish. Apparently, I look French or Italian to the cat. So I broke out my damn
Well, they
Dominican.
didn't. They
Yeah,
don't
I
understand
understand
that
that
shit over
shit.
there.
No, and then looked at me like, what? I was like, oh, no, I'm talking about like,
Mm,
yeah, está bien, whatever it is, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. That's all, bro. So, it was good. I tried. I mean, like in my brain, I could say
It's
everything in Spanish, but when it comes out of my mouth,
so
holy
I love
shit, what a
Mexico.
chain wreck. But my wife
I
looks at me
love
like, "Oh, you
Mexico, man.
tried. It's okay, honey." I'm like,
That's
"Shut
Wait,
up."
I'm just
It's
curious.
fucking
So
fine.
do
awesome.
they have I
Yeah, it
know
was
it's so
beautiful.
damn hot down
That
there, but
sun was.
did you ever see like a golf course or two? Like where you could go golfing?
There's a golf course, but in the island, in the northern peak, but you have
Oh,
to
it's like a
be part
resort.
of the resort in that
You gotta
area,
have
and you
like
have a
yeah,
private,
and
I'm
a
sure
lot
that
of
you
those
have to pay
private
for
places
the
you gotta
escort.
have like a
caddy and all that. Like it's all inclusive. But it's so damn hot to play.
Dude. First of
No.
all,
no.
I'm not playing that
My
extreme heat. It's humid, but it's doable. And yes, 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 yes. To your Chris and your Chris and everybody and the fucking mother who texted me and told me to put sunblock. Yes, I put a lot of damn sunblock. Matter of
SPF
fact, I
two.
put the baby sunblock. It was like 250 plus. All right, I'm tired of getting your damn text messages and telling me I
All
put
you gotta do is wear
sunblock
a
on.
hat and
I
you're
heard
good.
you loud and
No need
clear,
to worry.
dude. No, I was just like drenched in
Oh
sweat,
man,
bro. Put that
we
on.
got to go back to Mexico, man. I miss that shit. I love
I'm
Mexico.
sure
Love
hitting the guy
Oh
Mexico.
yeah, we
in
definitely need to
Mexico, the ball just
with
flies
our
off the
wives.
club. Like just
Oh
flies
my
because it's so
god.
humid and that air is dense. Like it just comes off their club. Crazy. It seems like fun.
So so anything new, Wagner?
Everything's
How's the
awesome,
new
man.
gig? How's
So
everybody
far,
treating
no
you?
complaints. System is a little bit antiquated in that it's still like Excel based, but they still haven't transitioned. They're still like fine
Hmm.
tuning and beta testing um, their new system, so it hasn't rolled out yet. So right now, that's what I'm looking forward to, is something that's more integrated. So I don't got to deal with spreadsheets and formulas and all that other bullshit. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, I get it, but you know what?
It
That
does,
formula
but
works for
it's
a
the
lot of
thing
people
is,
because
I've got to
the
fucking
computer
deal
math
with,
mess ups a lot.
there's two sets of spreadsheets for every file that I got to work off of. So it's the OCR report
Okay.
that breaks down like transactions and all kinds of stuff, and then our in-house
I got you.
calculator for our scoring and all that. So then that kind of helps me determine, factor and buy, like the factor and buy rates and all that other shit. So it's like it's a lot of back and forth because there's things from the OCR report that I gotta cut and paste and input into our calculator to generate our offers and our approvals and stuff like that and what we're gonna do.
I mean, there. I mean, well, maybe one of these days I want to go out there. There is a way to do it. You want to cut and
Mm.
paste? I could teach you the shortcut Excel that you can merge the both especially together, and it will
Oh
automatically
yeah.
populate with a simple formula. It's yeah. I mean, I don't use an outside company to break
Mm.
down the banks. I just don't trust it well enough. I know my CRM
Well, we're still
can't do
looking at
that and
banks.
input it in.
We're still
Still
looking at the
like
I just
financials
database.
and all that shit. So it's still
yeah.
that aspect of it is
Yep.
still,
Yep.
part of the process.
So,
Yeah, it does
Wagner,
need
Thank
a little
you.
you have
shirt.
a nice
Yes.
shirt there.
Yes,
Can you
absolutely. I
can you
can.
model shake that ass?
This is the lovely Wagner
Let's see a side
sporting
angle.
the
Side angle.
sporting the sporting the sporting the 2024 Degenerate Knowledge DK3 shirt. Want three drinks, three degens for your viewing pleasure, people. Check it out. Our online store is in the link tree. Check it out. Check out our Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Pandora, your sister's ass. You think about it, we're probably on it because we got to get our names out there. No, all kidding aside, yes, check us out
but
on all
but
major streaming platforms. Linktree is in our profile. You can check it all out there and buy a shirt,
yep.
buy a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
we need
But at a buy a shirt. But at our store, there's
If you're a
cuddle toys,
cooker,
there's coffee mugs, there's
there's
hampers,
aprons, you name it.
there's
If you can think
pillows.
about it, the only thing that we don't have on
drop
there
two sex
are
toys and meth
whiskey
pipes
glasses.
and
There is no whiskey
No,
glass
no,
of
no
all
sex
things
toys.
on there, or a
that could
flask
be
of
dropped
There's
number
no
two.
anything.
whiskey glasses. But there's but
There
if
are
you have a
onesies. Yep,
baby, there's
we have
onesies for
onesies.
babies.
You get your
So support us so we could pay for a better
hey, it's podcasting,
plastic.
Better
boys.
Wi-Fi too.
I don't know. It's not better Wi-Fi. It's
So right now we
Wi-Fi
got
is
three designs
better.
out. Is it three that I have on there?
Uh,
Yeah, I put three
yeah.
designs up on there. I'm going to be
I think three.
tweaking one of them because I don't like how it displays on a shirt because of the outline. So I want to cut it down to just the logo, no border. We have the drink shirt, and I think there is one more. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think it's just
There's the bottle.
Yeah.
There's a
I
regular
think
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
the
logo.
decanter, the big bottle. Yeah, yeah.
There's a, yeah. And Joey, you
Oh
have
yeah,
an
I'm
amazing
freaking
trip
doing
coming up, don't
last
you?
minute shopping, of course. I'm going to
Where you going?
Paris in two
Oh,
weeks,
that's right.
then Italy for a week and a half. So I'm doing a total of 14 days.
Hey
Yeah, yeah,
Joey,
next week, next
you fly out
Friday.
next week, you
Yeah, I know,
freaking
I know.
idiot.
I still haven't bought shit. I went shopping this weekend. I'm still screwed because I had back to back weekends. So I had a wedding in Brooklyn on May 19th. I had one of my good friends' wedding in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania last weekend on Memorial Day weekend. And now, well, yeah, Saturday. And
No,
we went to
Saturday.
a Yankee game last week.
Mhm.
It's a fun time.
Joe, make sure you pack sunblock.
Yep.
I won't have that issue like Victor, but I'm sure I'll get the text. Pack your sunblock.
Pack some sunblock. Pack some cornstarch.
Yep.
Some baby powder and some bar of
Baby
soap.
powder. How bad is it?
Dude,
How bad is it, that dude?
I I I went through my whole bottle of freaking cornstarch, baby powder.
And that all went.
I packed like 5 bars of soap. Dude, hell yeah.
You got
I
to, dude, because
showered
it's
so
so
much
it's
because
so
I
hot
shitted my
out there,
brains
dude.
out.
I don't know what it
So
was like when you were
hot.
out there, Vic, but
Dude,
I know when I was, anytime that me and Chris went, uh, anytime we went, it was always, let me see,
Is it the
our
humid that
anniversary is
gets you out
April.
there?
It's not that humid. It's dry
It's
as
just
fuck.
dry as fuck.
So we would go like the end of March, so
it's the
like the
sun.
first or second week of April, from the end of March to the first or second week of April. And dude, by 11 in the morning, it's already like 95,
Oh my god!
100
And
degrees.
that's all in
By three,
April.
by three, it's like 105. And you're like drinking and partying, and you're in the pool, and you don't feel it because you're in the water, and you're just ripping shots, and it's just like, oh, it's hot, let me dunk. All right, cool. And then you just keep ripping shots, and it gets you that night when you're in the fucking bed and you're burning up, dude. Like you're just dying, and then the next morning you have blisters on your back because like you got second-degree burn or some fucked up shit.
So you didn't
You
drink the
always
water
knew.
at all? No, no
Fuck
water.
no.
So
The
Fuck
bottled
no.
water. I'm just
The
making sure because I know
no, the
you wanted
bottled
to
water,
lose some
bottled
weight,
water,
and
bottled
you're
water,
like
bottled
thinking
water's
water.
about.
filtered.
So
They filter all the water, even the ice too.
so
They filter it.
Oh yeah.
so yeah, so I stood at the Grand Hyatt, all right? And how it's positioned, the Grand Hyatt is like a U, like a straight out U, whatever it is. And it's always a cool breeze from the sea coming in. Always. Doesn't matter what time of the day. Night is actually more than during the day, but much more. So you're cool. You get sweaty balls when
Hmm.
you cross the street and walking
Yeah.
because Playa del Carmen has
Is it
that
like,
huge
was it
strip, right?
La
With all the
Quinta? I
shopping
think.
and restaurants, whatever it
La
is.
Sexta. Yeah.
Yeah, La Quinta,
Fifth
yeah.
Ave.
Yeah, so it's like the Riviera
Riviera Maya.
de Mayo. I think that's the town.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what the town's called. And then there's a whole strip of all these restaurants, whatever it is. That's when fucking like, oh my god! And then the humidity, because it's so dry and it goes into your
Yeah. Right.
bones and your joints. So after a
So
while, I'm like,
Victor, just
oh fuck, I
before
can't
we
walk.
do get started, what's the obsession with your wife and sandals that you can't wear sandals? Like, what was, I don't get that whole flip flops. What's
You're
the
not
Oh,
story
allowed to
flip
wear
about that?
flops.
sandals.
Okay, flip flops. I can't wear flip flops. Okay, so when I was born, my my foot was born crooked, so they had to like moving it and crack it to put it back to normal somewhat. I always have issues with my feet, so the flip flops, not the
All
one
the
that's
thongs,
Thong
yep.
ones.
carried over, but the thong ones. So every time I put it on, it flips this way, so it's never straight. So I'm flip flop challenged. So my wife said, "Here,
Water
wear
shoes for
this."
you.
I'm like, "Shut the hell up."
No, the Velcro ones.
So no, I wear freaking
Oh,
I
okay.
wear the Jesus sandals.
So that's the
So
whole point.
I wear.
Your wife was saying something in the
So,
chat like, "Oh, tell Victor he wishes he could wear flip flops or whatever, or thong sandals." I'm like, I don't get it, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then Joey's like, "What? Victor has a foot fetish I don't know about?"
So I'm not the biggest on like sandals or flip flops. So even like when we go to Mexico,
They kill
like
your feet.
yeah, that's the thing. Like they're too flat. And like if you
You're
gotta
gonna
like
do a
go
lot
out
of
to, I
walking
mean,
too on vacation.
yeah,
It's like if
you're
you're
gonna do a
killing.
lot of walking. Even if you're on the resort, you're walking. The resorts are huge, so you're gonna be walking from one end to the other, depending on what you're doing that night, or what side of the resort
Yeah.
the restaurant that you're dining at that night, it's gonna be at. So like when we went to Xcaret, the place had like 6 restaurants on it, and they were all on like different sides of the resort. Like the resort was like broken down to like northeast, like into the 4 directions, right? And it was just like, oh, okay, well, where are you dining? Oh, it's at, I'm dining at whatever restaurant. And be like, oh yeah, that's at, the whatever they labeled that section of the resort. And it's like, all right, well, how long does it take? Oh, okay, well, it'll take you like 10 minutes to walk from that end to, all right, cool, great. But it's late.
Yeah,
You've been
yeah,
drinking.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
Bust your
fucking
ass
burnt.
on for food.
Yeah, and so to walk in sandals,
Yeah.
dude, not for me, dude. Like but I'm also not the
No.
guy that like
No. No.
rocks sneakers to the
I
pool.
had loafers.
I'm not that dude. I'm not
The
that
Air
dude.
Forces
I'm
to
not
the
that dude.
pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I
not
thought you
rocking
were.
my. I'm not going to the
Yeah.
pool rocking Tims or my AF1s or nothing. I'm not that New York.
No. 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 The resort, we said it was not pretty. I mean, it was big, but it
Yeah.
wasn't large enough. Like
Mhm.
the other side, there's like 3 restaurants. But because I'm a member of the Hyatt, so I had the access to
Okay.
the Grand Hyatt
No.
Lounge.
Really?
It wasn't all inclusive,
Oh,
but
okay.
in the lounge, it's all
Yeah.
inclusive. I could eat whatever I want to eat for breakfast. They had little snacks, and then have happy hour. I could drink whatever I want. And the reason why we picked that one, oh, first of all, I went through. I don't know why I went through Expedia. I should went directly myself because I'm a member of Hyatt. I'm like, okay, I checked off all inclusive, and then apparently when we checked into it, it
Mm,
wasn't. I'm like, I was so freaking pissed off. It's too late now. But you know what? Best decision because we were by the town, so like right
yeah.
outside the gates, that's the full town. So it
Hmm.
wasn't.
It's all
I needed
walking
to take a
distance.
cab to the
Just walking
place, nothing
distance.
like that.
That's
It
good.
was. It's all walking distance. All these type of restaurants, all these cigar lounge.
Did you hit
Not even one
Senor
cigar
Frogs?
smoked down there,
Yeah,
by the
it's
way,
hot as fuck.
because it was so humid.
Did,
It was hot.
did you
I
hit
didn't
Did you
want
hit
to. I'm like,
Senor
oh no,
Frogs out there?
you know.
Oh, Senor Frogs is
Or
awesome.
Coco Bongo? Coco Bongo?
I
Yeah.
wanted to.
Total shit
I
shows.
wanted to.
Senor Frogs.
Total
I
shit
remember
shows.
I
doing the
wanted
tequila
to.
train. Oh my god,
Yeah,
in
whatever.
Miami.
There was a spot. It was like 9:30 in the morning, and had a sign: "Fat and
Sign
bald
me
can get a
up.
free shot of tequila." I'm like, I'm fat
Sign
and
me
bald.
up.
Fuck it, sign me up. And I bought this espresso tequila, awesome, and this passion
Hmm.
fruit one I got when I was in Tulum, and
Hmm.
some other tequila like a reposado one. It was really really damn good. And there was this one mezcal. I don't know what it was, the name brand, but the bartender recommended. It's like, she's like, oh, you like mezcal? I'm like, not really. It's
I
it's
got
not
a
that
bottle of
harsh. Like I
mezcal
get
right
a lot of
here.
people are not a big
Awesome
fan of
mezcal.
it, but she said,
Hmm.
but you gotta try this one.
Didn't have
So
that
I tried it.
smoky,
It didn't
smoky
have that hard.
taste
I
to
mean,
it.
Well, all mezcals have that.
it had the
Because
little
that's how it's made.
smoky, yeah, but you
Right.
felt
Yeah.
like it wasn't
I.
like heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, and I should have asked for the name.
I'm loving the mezcal that I got this weekend.
Uh,
Like, awesome. I've been
yeah,
doing mezcal old fashions.
yeah,
So good.
Sweet.
So good.
nice, 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 nice. All right, I'm gonna share a video. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up our shit because one of you guys have weak internet. I just got a notification.
Who is it?
Don't know
If I
which one.
crap
It's
out
not
on you,
us,
I'll
not
just
me.
don't call me or
I don't know.
nothing.
It
Just let
says
me
again.
sign back in with
It's the
and
Wi-Fi COVID.
yeah, I'll sign back in on data. I'll tether my phone to my computer. I don't know. I got Xfinity, so they don't got the best fucking
Okay,
shit.
okay.
They got 10G, but it craps out like every 2 days.
Yeah, it's worse. I don't know. I mean, you guys want to share a video, or do you guys want to chit chat and bullshit?
Let's not chance it.
You want to
Let's
give
not
it a
Let's not
try?
chance it.
chance it. You thinking
Pull
about
the
it? Like,
trigger.
I
Hit the
don't
button.
know.
Hit the button.
I'll give it a
Hit the button.
try.
Fuck it. Hit the funding button.
All right, all right.
Fund
I'm
it.
gonna
Fund
give it
it.
a try. Hit. Mm. All right, all right. Entire screen right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right here.
Let me mute.
Guys, know the rules. Mute your shit. Those awkward sounds. Well, that being not very awkward sounds there. It
Oh,
was
I
a
thought it was
guy
a sex
wrestling
tape.
a bear.
Sound like somebody was fucking a bear.
I thought it was a sex tape at first.
It was. I don't know what happened to the sound. Maybe I messed up somewhere, like always. But like, hey, they did mess up our freaking stream here. It's a guy wrestling a brown grizzly bear. Don't know where
It's probably
country he's
Canada.
in, but yeah, sure, why not? No. I think he's part of like an Eastern European
Probably
country,
Russia.
maybe
That's what
like
the
Russia or
UFC
something.
fighters
I
do.
don't know.
Khabib and all that, them, his cousins and all that. All they do is wrestle bears, and then they bring it to the cage and dominate.
No, man, that's just crazy. I don't know.
Fuck no.
Wagner, would you wrestle a
And
bear
taking
there?
the risk of
I don't
that.
want. I hate wrest. I don't even want to wrestle human motherfucker dudes anymore. Fuck that. I retired a long time ago. My body can't handle wrestling of any sort. I'm a fan now. I'm not a fucking not an athlete.
Nah,
I'm not an athlete anymore, dude.
You're not an
My
athlete.
days
I'm retired
of
of doing
being in
any.
the ring and bumping around are long over. Vic, you're frozen.
got a nice happy. Oh, there he is. He's back.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. Like, no.
So you mentioned mezcal, Vic. I know
So
Casamigos has a mezcal. Have you had it? No, they have a mezcal.
no, I
I,
have
I
not had it
haven't
yet.
tried it. Again,
No.
I have my stance on celebrity
I'm not a
tequilas. Though.
fan of Casamigos at all. I think it's just
No.
shitty quality tequila.
Well, I mean, those are all tequilas. All those celebrity tequilas are mass
IPAs
produced
bullshit.
and they're basically just white labeled to celebrities for what their branding is.
Well,
And
it's
then
got
they
so much
decide
sugar in it
what.
too.
Yeah, there are a lot of additives in it. You might have actually picked this up in Mexico, Vic. I don't know if you have, but one way to tell if you are having a legitimate 100% agave tequila is to pour some in your hands and
Oh yeah, the
one,
test.
rub your hands like this. If they're sticky,
Yes, yeah,
if they're
yeah, yeah.
sticky, there's additives and sugars in it, and it shouldn't smell very like anything once you're done with it. I think mezcal is the same thing too.
Mm. There's one tequila that's out there that I'm dying to try. It's Fortaleza. It's so hard to find. I can't find it all.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it. There's a guy on
Very good quality tequila. There's no additives to it. It's just impossible to find.
there's a guy on TikTok that all he does is like tequilas and
Okay.
stuff like that, and yeah, and he talks about like these yeah.
He's like a
I forget
heavyset
his
guy.
name. He
Yeah,
gives
yeah, yeah,
reviews
yeah.
on like all
Yeah,
these
he's really
not I
good. He's
wouldn't
really
even
good.
call them exotic tequilas. I would call them artisanal
Right.
because they're from very small distilleries, and he gives you like the facts of the family and the history of that
That's pretty
distillery,
cool.
of how far back they are, and like the history of their jimadores and stuff like that do all of the farm of the agave and stuff. It's really cool. I forget his name though, but he's always recommending like really good tequila. He'll give you like he does like good price, but yeah, all in
The
really good
price and
price
everything.
points and stuff like that. Yep, yep.
Like below 40
Why
bucks or
would
something
you
like that.
spend?
He's like, well, I
Yeah,
spent 100 on a stool, whatever it is. You
Oh,
spend
like
$30.
Clase
It's up
Azul or
92,
that one.
clase
95
azul and
rated.
Yeah.
stuff like that. Let me see this. So
So, Wags,
this
have you seen
is
the
Yeah.
Fortaleza and Total Wines by you?
I haven't because I haven't looked for it,
Okay.
but I'll time I'm
Yeah,
in there.
let us
So
know.
now let me see this. My ass is
He needs to
kind
put
of
on
black
reading
here.
glasses.
So feel like my dad. So we got this is 100% blue agave. It's 40% alcohol volume and 80% proof.
So have you
The
did the
fuck is
test
so
with
thick?
that?
Huh?
Have you done the
Yeah,
test?
and I'll do it again for the viewer.
You just take a little shot of it first.
Hold
Did
on.
you get
I
the
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
get
just
some ice
curious.
so you guys could chit chat within each other. Just
Yeah, it's almost like lotion, dude.
It's
Like
like a hand
it's
sanitizer in a
yeah,
little bit.
it just completely evaporates, and there's no fragrance.
So does it smell
There's
like
absolutely
tequila on your hands or like
no. It just it evaporates.
that's
It just goes away. Like there's no stickiness, like nothing, dude. It's awesome. It's a really good
that's
tequila.
a good technique just looking for a good tequila that's out
A
there
good
with
tequila.
no additives.
Yeah.
I might give that a try because there's a few on
So
the market that I want to try, like the
so
Fortaleza, but it's impossible.
yeah.
Impossible to find.
Um, check Total Wines.
I have been for the past year and a half because I heard about this like last spring and I can never find it.
Let me see if I can find it around here. Try I don't know if you guys have it up north. ABC Liquors.
No,
They're also they're a lot like Total Wines. They're a big
we
company.
have like Bottle King. Bottle King is probably the
Bottle
second
King.
biggest like that sells all liquors. Yeah, in Jersey wise.
Let me check right
yeah,
now.
in
See if maybe
Jersey.
If
there's
it's on the
one in
app,
our area. You know what else you could check? Check small mom and pop liquor stores
Fortaleza.
for like yeah for
For
those
what? For
because
tequila?
places like that will carry like a one-off item like that. I forgot who there was a guy
Yeah.
I've been looking for Eagle Rare for like
Oh,
the
that's
last two
another
two
bourbon.
months and I can't find
Impossible.
it anywhere.
Oh, there's a spot.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a spot in Fort Lee that had like a whole
How
row
much
of
is he
Eagle
selling the
Rare
Eagle
and
Rare for
also
though? 100 bucks.
Buffalo Trace. I'm like, oh, the Eagle Rare. It depends which one you
Yeah.
get. So I think that the cheapest like
Oh,
$60 or some shit like that.
So I
The Eagle
have it
Rare is
on
good. I got
Wednesdays
it for my
when I go
birthday.
to when I hit the
Me
Luminary for Sinatra
on
night.
Wednesday.
That's when I always start my night with Eagle Rare just on ice,
oh,
just on a
Eagle Rare
block,
is amazing.
and then from there I switch over to like old fashions. What is that? Then you're gonna be bitching about your heartburn, bro. All that fake lime juice. Can't even call that lime juice.
Adding sweetness to sweet.
Gross. Fortaleza, you said, right?
Yeah,
I'm checking right now.
Fortaleza
Comes right
Blanco. That's
up,
the one.
actually.
Because there's a
Which
few
one?
Blanco.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Hold
but
on.
is the picture
Oh,
there?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
have
Hold on.
it.
Yeah,
For how
hold
much
on.
is it going at your Total Wines?
Well, I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Is
Adding soda to his drink too.
is this your card?
I think that's it. Fortaleza. Yep. Blanco.
Yeah.
That looks about right.
This is, let's say right now, it's $55.
Okay, that's not bad. It's under 60.
Yeah. Let me see, but it's out of stock
Yeah.
at the one by me.
It's always out of stock.
So
well, next time we should plan to go
I
with
was
our
talking to
wives.
Chris about that, and she
Maybe
was like,
2
"I'm
out of
down."
3. Who knows?
I've been wanting to do like a big
Yeah, and
couples,
then
like a couples, not a retreat,
I want to do Costa Rica.
like a couples vacay or a couples trip out,
Yeah.
something like that.
For like 3-4 days.
We were gonna go to Costa Rica for our honeymoon.
Yeah, I want to go to
and
Costa
then
Rica
the
bad.
world fell apart.
Yeah.
We still haven't been on our honeymoon because
Yeah.
of COVID.
Shit.
So the fucking because the thing was we got married
Oh,
and then we moved to Florida like 2 months later, and then a month after we got here, the world fell apart,
Mm.
and then we just never got. There was travel restrictions and all that shit, and then we got scraps. So it was like, all right, well, when we do vacation, we don't go for 4 or 5 days. We go for 2 weeks. So it's just like, who the fuck's gonna, who's gonna watch Scraps
yeah, I
for
can't
two
do
weeks?
that.
Yeah,
We
that's
got to
tough.
board him. He's a big boy, so
Yeah,
just boarding him would be expensive as fuck.
yeah,
And now we
yeah.
got two
Same
of
thing.
them.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, we
Yeah,
found somebody to watch Dala. It was my niece, and then people just came in and fed my cat Rocky, and then one of my boys stood in like he was guest speaking or guest preaching at my church. Like, all right, you need class of
Yeah.
place to crash. Just stay in my place and
Just
whatever. Just make sure you feed my cat. And then Rocky jet out the front door, and he thought I was creeping on him because I took a picture.
Where's
I'm
my
like, hey, how's
fucking
everything going
cat?
with Rocky? Whatever. He's oh, he jumped at the front door. And then I was like, oh, I don't want, but Rocky is not gonna run
he's
outside
not
it,
that
like
type of
Yeah,
cat.
yeah.
down the neighborhood. He just go through the driveway.
He's a homebody.
Yeah, no, he's a very like, I just want to get out. Yeah, it's like I want to get out. It's been a while. I've been trapped in my freaking cave. So like when he told me that, I went to my video. I snipped it, and then he told my boy Dan, like, yeah, I think Victor was creeping on me. Like, no, I wasn't creeping on you, bro. First of all, the internet on my Wi-Fi, on my phone was very spotty. If I wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi, I
That's
couldn't
funny.
see shit. I get my text message like 2 hours later. So I'm like, I just want to send you a picture of a reminder of you and Rocky. Dude, so
Oh
I have this
boy,
other
is he gonna
video for
play?
Wagner.
All
All
right, cool.
right.
Yeah, it's gonna play. It's gonna play. It's gonna play.
Well, the last video
It
didn't
played
play.
last
It's
time.
just a
You guys didn't see the
I
other
didn't
video?
see it. It was just a black screen and a whole bunch of grunting. I thought you had like porn on just audio.
I thought it was a
That's kind of
sex
mess.
tape
Really?
at first. 'Cause on the
Obviously,
video of the show. Yeah.
on the recording on the video it will show. I will do the edits for that.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, like no, it was a bear and a dude wrestling. It was no sex tape, please. All right, I'm gonna share the video here. You know the rules, guys. Mute your shit. Hold on. Can you see the video now? Just nod your head. Yep. Okay. Very good. That's a lot of meat. And Wagner, that was your order the other day, wasn't it?
He's very excited. He loves talking
Dude,
about
Wagner's
meat.
so happy. Look at him.
My nipples got hard watching that shit.
Dude, you saw that meat, bro. I wish I could eat red meat. I'm like,
did you?
oh, by the way, I bought a new grill. I spent like $1,300 on that bitch.
Just
It's
to
gonna be
slap your meat
crazy.
So what's
on. I
going
love
on in
it.
that?
Can't
What's
wait.
the story behind that video?
I don't know. I was
So
like, I gotta find another video for
that grill.
Wags.
That's
The
called
last one we
a
showed,
Santa
dude.
Maria grill. It has the crank on the side so that you could bring your. That's a
Yeah.
an Argentinian style of grilling. Really cool. There's
Yes.
a pit master on YouTube from Argent. I think he's from Argentina. His name is Al Frugoni, and he's like really put that style of grilling and cooking meats out there for people to really like bring it to the fucking forefront of food. Really cool shit. He's done so many awesome cooks. I saw him do it's called a vacío, which is basically almost the whole center of a cow, and it's done in a way where, so with like certain cuts of meat, like for example skirt steak, there's that like thick membrane that you got to yank off the side. So this particular cut has the skirt, the flank, and I forget what that third cut is that's right there, but it's this whole section of meat that has them all connected. And that membrane, he doesn't take it off, he cooks with it, but it cooks for like 6 hours over coals. And what it's doing is it's cooking all those cuts of meat within this one slab in its own juices, and when he cuts it, it just like pours out. It's fucking awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, but the
No,
coal
it's
they use
it's
is different.
hardwood.
It's not like
Yeah,
regular
it's
charcoals. It's
hardwood.
actually like wood coals, hardwood coals, and
Hmm.
it's cooked
Yeah,
like in like
it's
190
slow and low.
degrees for a long period of time. So right across the street from
Oh
my
no
new
shit.
office building, there's an
Yeah.
Oh, we
Argentina
got hit
restaurant,
that one
open
day.
flame. Oh my god! And you gotta hit that, dude. When you go there,
No.
you cannot eat at all. because when you finish
Oh yeah.
eating, you're in a food coma. So the first time my wife and I went to that restaurant, we got so full. I said, "All right, meet me in the car. Turn the car on. Whatever. It was cold. It was like 20 degrees outside. It was January. It was for a birthday, whatever." So I I paid the bill. I'm walking to the car. She's in the front seat. Doors open. She's knocked out. I knock on the window. I'm like, "Hello." She jumped up screaming because she was in a food coma. She knocked out. Like, what the hell,
We've
dude? It was so good. And to a point, we had to stop
we
eating
get
there
carried
because, like,
away.
holy shit,
We've got
I just
we've got
can't
a
breathe.
spot out here in it's in a city called Estero, and it's uh, a Brazilian steakhouse, and it's one of those places where they just keep bringing you different cuts of meat on
So they
skewer,
kind
and
of
they cut
cut the
it for
meat in
you.
front of you, and it's
Yeah, right in
unlimited.
front of
Yep.
you, and it's boom,
That's
and it's
like how
just bang,
Texas Day
bang, bang.
Brazil
So
is,
good.
something like that.
Is it?
That's like one of the franchise, but yeah.
Yeah. So we have one of those spots out here, and it's awesome, dude. It's so good. And like if you're, for example, like my wife who doesn't really eat red meats, she has the salad bar. I do damage in
Salad
that
bar.
fucking joint. She has a salad bar, or she'll do like if they're passing around like things like some kind of a chicken or something like
Right.
that on the skewers. I'll
Like a
take a
kebab
piece
or
and then
something
I'll
like
just
that.
cut it. Yeah, they'll because it makes no sense for her to participate in the Rio de Janeiro
Right.
part of the menu if she's not gonna have meat, red meat. It's they only have like I think they have like two different types of pork, and it's like on the bone, which she doesn't do, and then there's like like breast, chicken breasts or something like that. So it's not worth it for her to have that part of the menu. Me, on the other hand, I fucking go ham on that
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, like, there's a few restaurants
There's
in the
there's
city,
one in the city that I know of
Brazilian style,
called
but I can't really eat.
Plataforma in Manhattan.
Yeah, that one. I just can't.
Yeah,
Like, I can eat red meat and
yeah.
pork. Obviously, I'll cook it.
It's
I
not
just
worth
can't
going
eat
to
it
those
because I
places
just
then.
can't
No,
digest it. My
it's
stomach
not.
doesn't allow it.
It's not.
It's not worth going to the ER for it. But if I go to that restaurant, even though I say
Mm,
okay, the
Mm,
chicken,
they're
because the
cooking.
cross contamination, that will
shit.
interfere with my digestive system. And Joey was first witness of
Multiple
cross
times.
contamination
Multiple times.
of, and even you too, Wagner.
Yeah.
Multiple times. It's like, what's wrong? Like,
So now let me ask you. So we know that you're very sensitive to red meats. Now, what about like let's say if you had
mhm.
something that had like beef broth or
Oh, like
beef
beef
stock,
broth.
like yeah, like let's say it's a chicken dish that
I will
has
just,
a
I
well, I
won't.
don't know, I don't think they would put a beef broth
No, it's just
glaze
like a soup that
over
you
a
can make a
chicken.
soup out of it or something like
Yeah.
that.
It'll be fish. I won't. I won't eat it just for the sake of not don't want to know. It's
So can you have
I
Doritos?
just don't risk it. So like
Well, no, I'm asking because I know that
Dorito.
certain flavored Doritos have beef broth in them.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm asking. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not giving
no,
you shit
I
right
just
now. I'll
I
save that
just
for
the
later.
Hey,
spicy
we
ones,
could
the
do that
regular
for
ones.
content then.
No, no, yeah. I mean, like stuff with like true
Hmm.
broth or the bone marrow or the juices of the meat that
Hmm.
contaminates with the food that I eat. That then if it's like you know fried for galore and it's like like
Hmm.
what do you call it?
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
like
you've never
dried out.
tested it
Like I
before.
don't know.
I got you.
I think I'd be fine. I
Yeah.
just for me it's like I'm not gonna risk it. Like but not every like poultry. Like for example, like duck
I
is
like
like
duck.
fine line. Like
Hmm.
like any more gaming than duck, like
We had
no.
rabbit.
I mean
Have you had?
turkey,
Deer?
fish, duck,
Why? It's
fine.
white meat.
I can have no rabbit.
Rabbit's white meat.
Uh, no deer.
Yes, it is.
It's not right. It's not white meat.
It's a white game
It's
meat.
white
It's not
meat in the
poultry,
sense
but it's a white
of
meat because I made this
it.
shit just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
It's white meat.
no. It's the it's it's
Mm,
the enzymes. So
Mm.
anything that was
mm,
birthed, I cannot have. That's it's
got
just
it.
that type of meats. Something with the enzymes in those animals, I cannot eat.
Mm.
I would just get sick in the
My
stomach.
rabbit came out
So I
awesome.
just don't risk it. So
Fucking awesome. It
I look
tasted
great.
amazing.
I
Tasted
I haven't
I
rabbits
amazing.
maybe
in
had
You came
rabbit
across
years,
once or
it? Oh,
twice in my life.
but
I found a marinade from Guga. Guga, are you familiar with Guga, Vic? Yeah, Guga Foods online. He's the
Guga.
Brazilian guy. He does a lot of different meats. So he has two channels. He has a sous vide everything, and then he has Guga Foods. And he's always like, yeah, he's out here
He's
in Miami.
Brazilian.
Yeah, bald,
Little heavy set,
bald
short
guy.
haired, with
So
little beard. Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
had
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
rabbit dish on
Yeah.
his channel. He did an episode where he was doing a rabbit dish, and it looked awesome. And I was like, all right, well, I haven't had rabbit in a while, so I could probably replicate that dish and make it here at home. And it came out awesome. I did his marinade and everything. That's how I did my dish.
Hmm. Oh
How
yeah,
was
yeah, you
the
haven't.
veal? You because
That looked good.
I remember because I remember you was texting. I'm like, don't forget the olive
Ooh, that
oil.
veal was.
Don't
I'm
forget the
still thinking about
butter.
that fucking veal
So that's
chop,
You
what it
bro.
know.
should be in a restaurant, the veal chop.
But see,
Oh,
because you say okay, because you said that you do like
yeah.
135 degrees in 2.5 hours. I'm like, I should do 2 hours,
No, too much.
like 140
So
or
I
whatever
did
it
a
was.
so
But
I
We'll
got
post
it
a
at
picture of it. How about that on our
yeah,
Instagram?
we'll post it somewhere. I did a it was a really really
yeah,
good veal
do it
chop.
on
The video is
TikTok.
on my TikTok actually. So it was a veal chop. I think it was like 27, 28 bucks a pound. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I was like, I've never cooked veal before, so let me see, how it comes out. I was like, I'll buy one. I'll buy one.
It's
If
like
I fuck it up, it's 30 bucks, whatever. But I'm not gonna buy like six of them or nothing.
Now you might have to go buy
Uh,
six of them.
yeah. So I got one, and then I kind of looked for different methods of cooking it, and I was just like, you know what, this is probably gonna come out really good in the sous vide. So I prepped it, seasoned it really good. I kept it simple, just thyme, rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic powder. That's it. A little bit of butter, threw it in the bag, vacuum sealed it, put it in the water bath for 2.5 hours at 132 degrees. And just let it do its thing, set it, forget it. And then I finished it in a pan. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want to just have just a chop. This needs something. Like it needs something. I was like, I got to make a sauce to go with this.
Mhm.
The sauce I kind of improvised. I was just like, all right, this is veal, so it's technically beef. So I was like, all right, so I'm not gonna go with a white wine sauce. It's got to be a red wine, obviously. So I went red wine, took a little, just diced up some onions, put them in a pan, a little bit of garlic, some olive oil, wine, set the shit on fire, cooked it down. I cooked,
You should done the beef broth,
yeah, but I
butter,
think like the
garlic,
beef flavor would have
scallions.
overpowered the actual
The juices of the
veal.
veal.
Yeah,
No, no, you put just a little bit, and then you put the
mm.
red wine,
So it
and
did
then
reduce
reduce
it.
it.
And then I got a navel orange and I rang it out in there. And then I put a drizzle of honey and I
Okay,
just let it all cook down. And it came out fucking awesome. I had a little bit of salt,
nice,
some
nice,
pepper, and that was it.
Veal
And
sounds
Chris,
delicious right now
nice.
too.
Chris, who was not the biggest on it, I didn't tell my wife that there was pepper in that sauce, but she tried it and she fucking loved
That's when you know it's a good meal too.
it. She's gonna kick my ass when she sees this shit. But yeah,
It's
there's a
funny.
little bit of
Wait,
pepper.
well, it's you. It's you, right? Like, remember, you made fun of Juan.
Hey, is
What's
that
that?
an
That's
onion?
pepper.
Spicy, spicy.
Because Juan like very like Juan like
He
very
likes
like
classic flavors. He likes
plain.
classic. He likes the. He
Yeah,
doesn't like he likes
the flavor of the meats.
the natural flavor of the actual food. He doesn't like his food being overshadowed by too much spice.
Mm,
So pepper kind of like just blows out his palate, and
irritates him.
he doesn't do like hot foods like anything like a
Spicy. I
jalapeno
love
or something. He
spicy
doesn't
food.
like it because
No,
he wants to be able to enjoy the food itself.
Mm.
no.
So, and I get that, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I enjoy spicy food, but I hate it the next morning.
Yeah.
No,
Certain
I
textured
don't mind
peppers
it.
Yeah.
don't sit well.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't mind it if the season like extremely
Yeah, you
overpowers
want
it,
to taste the
and
food.
then I'm like
You
whatever.
want to be able to.
But me,
Yeah,
I want to taste the food, but I also don't want to taste
You
chicken.
need
You know, I'm
something.
like, ugh,
Yeah,
I need a little flavor,
but you can balance
something like
out
salmon. I need a little
spice and
flavor to like
flavor and
swordfish.
seasoning without taking away from
Yeah, yeah,
the
but
protein itself.
not a lot of
I
people
mean,
could do that right.
I
Not a lot of
tend to
people could do
I
that right.
sometimes overdo it when it comes to chicken because I know chicken is such a
So blonde,
bland
yeah, yeah.
canvas. Yeah, it's such a bland canvas to like dress it up and like
I,
really make chicken taste like another dish from dish to dish, you know? Like it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh, what do we
tough
have?
to do.
Chicken. Oh, okay, great. Especially if you're talking
yeah,
like chicken breast, it's like, all right, it's gonna come down to your fucking seasoning and your sauces and what other fuck you're putting into it because the texture of it is gonna be the same.
yeah.
Really. I like chicken thighs though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
look,
very good. Yep.
Chicken thighs are good.
chicken thighs be great. Bone chicken
I like
thighs
with
with like
Hmm.
chipotle
season, like
marinade, like
marinates very
Hmm.
well.
chipotle dressing on it. So
I
good.
got an
I mean, I know we like a
mm,
it's like a garlic butter
mall.
marinade with some cilantro, whatever
Yeah.
it is, and obviously, yeah, and I
Hmm.
also
Mm.
do like my sofrito. Um, just let it sit there and marinate and just cook the shit out
I
of it,
got
and it's like,
a
oh yes,
bronzino in the fridge right now. I was gonna have it today for fucking dinner, but my day got away from me. So I did a bronzino. I've been playing around with
Mm,
bronzino a lot lately because I've been cutting out red meat
So a
because of my
lot more
blood
fish you
pressure.
incorporate in your diet.
Yeah. So I've been having bronzino a lot because it's a good fish. It's delicious. It cooks very well. And I did it jerk. I put jerk seasoning on it. So I scored it, lemon. I stuffed it with fucking yellow and orange bell peppers, some garlic, a little bit of ginger, and then crusted it on the outside with jerk seasoning.
Mm.
I was gonna do it over the grill on charcoals, but dude,
that's cool.
we're now like out of grilling season because it's just way too hot to
It's too
stand
hot
over a
out there.
fucking fire. Dude, it's like 95 by like
Oh my
No,
god.
noon. It's like I'm not about to fucking fire up a grill right now. It's no, I'll put it in the oven.
Yeah.
all right. Talking about
Food,
um,
yeah.
food and eating, Mister
I got two articles
Joey
on
here
food
has a
today.
little article here, so
No,
I'm
The
just gonna
food
mute
type of day. I
myself.
was maybe Memorial
Yeah.
Day, you get the barbecue ready and all
yeah,
that.
you got the
So
barbecue ready.
Yeah. So got a little incorporate some articles about
Yeah, let
food.
me mute.
So here we go. Do you guys know who Kobayashi is? He's before there was Joey Chestnut, there was a Kobayashi Nathan's hot dog
He was
eating
the hot
contest.
dog eater, right?
Yep, back in I guess the mid 2000s, late 2000s, and it looks like he has to retire due to health reasons. But this he's a little bitch right now.
Esophageal cancer.
Yeah, I mean, he from what I read in the article, he's like saying he's losing his appetite and things aren't going down well. I mean, stop being a bitch and just compete against Joey Chestnut. He keeps losing.
what, dude? He
Well,
eats
Joey
like freaking
Chestnut,
like thousands of
Joey
freaking
Chestnut's
bloody
the king
hot
of
dogs,
hot
bro. This
dogs.
is
He
disgusting.
knows he can't take him
Ugh.
down, so why not retire?
I guess
I don't know
those
about you guys, but
competitive
it's
those
a
hot
family
dogs. Like,
tradition that we watch the Nathan's hot dog eating contest
do
every
you?
July 4th, and I love
I
it.
can't.
I
I
love
can't imagine how bad. So
it.
so
It makes me
I'm
crave a
just
hot dog, to be honest. I,
That's
I want a
disgusting. I
hot
want
dog
to
so
puke
every
when I
weekend.
think about it.
I haven't had a hot dog in a while. Sausage is different. I don't mind grilled sausage and stuff like that. I actually had a Portuguese sausage before we stream. I did it in flambe and stuff in the kitchen. Got yelled at for doing it in the fucking kitchen, but different story. Um, so like hot dog is.
I love a good dog though. It's
I can go to.
sauerkraut and
Here's the shit. I'll go to a barbecue and if I have a hot dog, I can have a hot dog at the beginning of the barbecue and follow it with like 3 fucking burgers. The next morning when I burp, the thing that I'm gonna burp is gonna be the fucking hot dog, not the burgers. It's disgusting. And so
That's true, bro.
I
That
can't
that is true. That
imagine
is
what
true.
these
Like
fucking guys are like burping up after those
So I think
competitions.
Joey Chestnut. Yeah, I think Joey Chestnut. I think the
burping up. What about
record,
shitting?
I believe, is 73 or
Imagine the
75
massive shit.
in 10 minutes that
Ugh.
it's held by Joey Chestnut, and this guy just is a savage. No one could beat him. He's
Ugh.
unstoppable.
First, okay. Let's go back. Why do you want to see
Yeah,
people eat mystery meat? Like I could make my own hot dog. I could get turkey, chicken, blend it up, season
it's
it,
gross.
put it in the casing, smoke it, and make a hot dog.
It's American
But
tradition.
that
That's
is
all.
questionable meat,
Every
bro.
July 4th.
Is it July 4th?
Yeah, every July
It's
4th
American.
they
This,
do
I'm pretty sure.
this is why we call you the white
I don't
Cuban.
remember. I never knew when it
At
was. I
Nathan's
was
in
just like,
Coney
Yes,
Island, they
every July
always do it
4th.
12 o'clock I think it's from 12 to 1. They always have this competition.
so I remember seeing like the news
You
articles
know
for
what?
it last year, and I couldn't remember what time of the year it was up at
They
every
always
year.
hype someone up that oh, they're going to come close
Yeah,
to Joey Chestnut. No, this
yeah.
guy blows away this guy by like 30 dogs.
Well, there was a chick,
Yeah,
wasn't
dude, now
there?
there's chicks
Yeah,
involved. And
there
they
was a
like eat
chick
40
last.
dogs. It's insane.
There was a chick last year, and there's an Asian
He's
girl
like,
on.
yeah, I
Yeah,
want 40
there's an
dogs.
Asian girl online that I follow. She's on my Instagram, and dude, and she doesn't just do hot dogs. She goes and
Like wings
she
and
does the fucking the Roadhouse challenge with the big ass steak. I've
shit.
watched her do this giant bowl of ramen. I've watched her do all kinds of stuff, but she doesn't just do hot dogs. She does a lot. She's a serious competitive eater, and she's like this, dude.
That's
She's
I mean,
insane.
thin as fuck.
the, look. You know what that tells me? Seriously, major daddy issues.
She tells me nobody fed you.
Major daddy issues. No one fed me. No one paid attention
She
to me.
took
I'm just gonna
the
eat.
term literally when it says, "What can that mouth do?" It could eat a lot of food.
Let me see if I could find that.
Jesus!
Hold on. Let me see if I could
Oh
find
my
her on here like really quick. What the hell's her name?
god!
I forget her name.
Oh hell no, dude! Hell no! I look. You know what, Wagner? We should create our own. We should get like the
Oh,
competition of the mallest you can
four.
eat, or
It's gonna be a short count. I'll tell you that.
four,
It's gonna be a short count.
ah, four,
Be like three, four,
or like
tops.
some
or
street tacos, tostadas,
empanadas, pataletes,
tostadas. Yeah,
you know. Tostados is tacos is flat one. No, no, I'm talking about like stuff that is made
Can
whole
you do
with some platos and
plantains at
stuff.
all? You
What's
could
that?
do plantains, or it's
So
eh.
much starch
Yeah,
though.
I'd be
Oh,
dying.
he's
No,
so
you won't
heavy.
survive eating
So
one full
heavy.
plantain. That's like 1,200 calories. That's so heavy, you die. I love good like when I grill
Yeah.
plantains, like sweet ones. I cut it up, put a little butter, some cheese. I wrap it up in foil and
Mm.
put it on the grill. Oh my gosh, the best thing ever on earth, bro. June 22nd, get your ass up. Dude's barbecue. I'm cooking
Yeah.
2 pendings, smoking it up with some thighs
I'll
and
be
some
there
legs, and some
half asleep.
corn, some platanos.
I'll be here.
I don't care. You guys be coming. I'll pick your ass up. I'll pick your ass up, dragging your ass. Someone gotta help me cook this shit. And it was
Oh
messed up
yeah.
part is the next day I
You're
have
just
another
eating
barbecue to go
there.
to, but I'm just a guest. No, I'm just
Yeah,
eating
I
there.
can't find. I was trying to find who she was, what her
Dude,
name was.
Yeah, but yeah, they incorporated the women now, and they're pretty interesting in
Yeah.
the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Give me a
that
minute to
shit's
pour
that shit's
myself another
sickening.
drink.
I
I'll be right
just feel
back.
disgusting. All right. As you do that, I'll prepare the next article that Mr. Joey and his shitty picks. So I talk about, and then we're also gonna talk about bets. What's going on and in the basketball world? What you betting on? Because we
It's
suck
been a
lately.
brutal,
So
brutal NBA season. I can't figure out anything in the NBA right now. Just baseball and
no,
sometimes hockey.
I
Very lucky in hockey, but baseball I've been doing very well. But basketball, man, I just every freaking bet I put in for basketball, it's not working. It's brutal.
no. I tried. 'Cause remember that you and I were talking about it. Was like we couldn't just
Dude, we couldn't figure out over
get
unders,
it to a
and
point.
yeah,
It was
it's
like
just
so off by
brutal.
1 point. No. And then the freaking with the Pistons lost,
Oh,
whatever it is,
the
straight through with the
Pacers, yeah, they
Celtics. That was an
suck. And
embarrassment. The freaking Knicks should
Pacers
have.
got swept, and now
Yeah.
the Timberwolves are going to get swept
I don't
tonight.
know.
So it's
I'm
boring.
back.
It's been a boring NBA season.
I'm
Uh,
switching over to mezcal.
Switching on mezcal. I'm still want tequila, but Go ahead,
So this
Joey.
is the
Talk about
second
today's
article
article
I
right now.
got on
Second
tap.
article.
Memorial Day. It's more food. So I caught this video on Twitter or X. They have this staffer. She's drying a dirty mop. You know where the fries are that they keep it hot, and they use the
Yeah.
scooper to put in the paper bags or whatever. So this
Yep.
lady, I guess, after using the mop, she held the mop under that light and tried to dry it out with like a shit ton of fries right there. So someone got the camera, started videotaping her. We're like, yeah, they're serving these dirty ass fries that probably have like the mop water
God knows
leak.
going on
Oh
it.
my god! But I mean, that's not the worst thing I probably heard of McDonald's. I probably heard.
Wait, the worst
No, yeah,
thing?
I haven't
See, this
eaten
is why I'm
McDonald's
eating
in so
fast food
long because
restaurants.
shit like this.
People shit on me.
Yes, we
Look,
do.
okay. Yesterday I had
You did
dirty.
have
Yesterday I
McDonald's.
went to McDonald's. I had a
Oh god, fish
I had
fillet.
a fish fillet with cheese, but
How
it's
much
now
did you pay for the fish
smaller.
fillet?
Okay,
Just
it got
curious.
smaller.
Holy
Shit,
shit!
I don't know,
Jesus
seven
Christ,
That was
man.
dollars
under like that was
the
almost the
meal.
dollar menu, I
But
believe.
but
Jeez, did the
Damn.
Gordon Fisherman get it himself?
um, I don't know. But the best fast food restaurant that is not a franchise is corporate owned and
Checkers.
will probably remain the best. Number one,
Yes.
Well, I mean,
White Castle. White Castle has the better fries. Fuck you, McDonald's. White
Yeah.
Castle has the better fries, the better onion rings, the better little chicken little sandwiches ever in the earth.
Hey,
Fuck you, McDonald's.
you
White
mentioned
Castle
chicken at
is
White
king.
Castles. I don't know any part of the chicken that comes in a ring other than its asshole. So what are those like? Who get just sliced assholes? Like,
chicken onion.
It's just a chicken
yeah,
nugget in
that's what
front
they're
of the ring.
selling you.
You don't know what's in it.
I mean, look, it's the best thing, bro. White
But I
Castle,
like White Castle. I do like
so
White Castle.
my son and I, we have
Nice.
like a dude's date. You know, I take my daughter out to a date, whatever it is. But me and my son, we go out to the
Let's go
movies,
get
and we
some
say, "All right, let's get
bitches.
dirty." We go to White Castle. Yeah, I try. He's like, "Here, Dad, you want more bowl?" I'm like, no.
Come on, Jake. Let's go get some bitches.
Let's go to Hooters. Dude, I passed
I
by
want to take it
Hooters
to
on
Hooters, but the Hooters by
Paul's
me
wedding
closed
this weekend in
down.
Pennsylvania.
There's
Oh no,
hold
no!
up.
It's dead
Okay,
now.
We have a
hold on.
Hooters
Wait,
here in
hold
Cape,
on.
and they're
Wait,
opening up a Twin Peaks 3 minutes down the road from my house.
not a twisted
No, no,
quilt.
no. It's called
A
Twin
twisted
Peaks. So it's
kilt.
like another. I don't know where the fuck they're gonna
Twin
get
Peaks.
talent
Okay.
from because there's nothing but old people in my fucking
And
city.
is
So
there a
I hope
massage
they're.
parlor nearby where you could get a nice
There's a
rub and
shit ton
tug?
of sketchy massage
A rub
joints
and
out
tug?
here.
This is why I can run
There's a
for
Robert
office.
Kraft
Thank you,
rub and tug
guys.
nearby.
But in Mexico, yeah, Robert Ducky. So I was in Mexico. We was driving out the airport, going to the resort, and then there's a Hooters, American Delight
Hmm.
restaurant, or some shit like that. I'm like, Hooters? Like, what twisted? I'm like, I wanted to go and see what's on the menu. I mean, obviously my wife's
Tits and
like,
ass for the whole
I'm
family.
like, I don't care. Take chicken pizza.
Family theme restaurant.
There you go. It's a whole family event.
It's funny.
Yeah,
Hooters.
they're opening this joint up. It's supposed to be a lot like Hooters, where it's very scantily dressed. I mean, like it, for fuck's sake, like we went to the Hofbrau Beer House. You remember the Hofbrau Beer House in Midtown? Like they were
Mhm.
dressed, somewhat. I mean, they were lederhosen or whatever the fuck
I
those.
mean, they were
Yeah,
in
Oh, is
traditional
that the beer
German
house?
Lederhosen
Yeah,
the
the
beer
beer house.
costume
house.
with
Okay, yeah.
the
You
thing.
remember that spot?
But that's like
Yeah,
that's the outfit that
I love
you're
German
Yeah,
food. I love
setting
it.
yeah.
there at that
But
restaurant.
they kind of take it to the next level and kind of overdid
But
it,
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, but Hooters got sued so many times, and they said,
models
"Oh
who
no,
serve.
there are models."
Yeah.
There's Twisted Kilt, which I funded. Yes, I funded Twisted Kilt before they were franchised. They
Oh, you
probably
know who
have
I
like
found it?
maybe
Go ahead.
50
I'll let you
locations.
finish.
It's a small franchise. And dude, when I'm like, all right, just a cook. I didn't think about it. So when
Mhm.
this is before ACHs, it's all credit card splits. So they needed money to go through with the legal process to become a franchise. And because the monies that we gave them, I'm talking about almost 15 years ago,
No shit.
allow them to become a franchise. So they
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
own
Like
like themselves like
get
seven,
sole
and probably
name
the
rights.
rest was
Yeah.
franchise.
Look up
Yep.
go online and look up a website called Salsa Queen,
Where is this located?
Utah.
Utah. They have strict, I know, alcohol limits out there in Utah.
It's not like dancing, right, dude. It's food.
What is it called, Wagner? Salsa.
Salsa Queen. Salsa Queen.
Salsa
And I'll
Queen,
tell you a little bit
Utah.
about our client. No,
Oh,
it's
I
a
got a food
product.
It's a
producer.
restaurant.
Yeah. She's got to deal with Food Network.
Sal.
She's also got to deal with like Costco or some shit like that. From what I remember looking at the financials. She
Oh, I see. It's weird.
they
Wait,
have
so
a
this is a
It's just like
restaurant
yeah, they have a
salsa.
location
in
here in
Spain.
Fort Myers too, but I don't know if it's a warehouse or if it's a storefront or what. But
Okay. I'm
S A.
dyslexic. Can you spell salsa?
SSA.
Says that how a single mom of 7 made herself the salsa queen, literally.
She legally changed her name to Salsa Queen.
Get the hell out.
Deadass. Her fucking credit report has her
Salsa queen?
original name, and then it says Salsa Queen. I shit
Jesus.
you not, dude. When I looked at her credit report,
She's
I was
this
just like,
blonde
"What
chick,
the
isn't
fuck?"
she?
Yeah,
Gourmet freeze. Wait, no, not this chick I looked at salsa queen. It's a different one.
Yep, I see this.
Um,
hmm
No,
hmm
she's a
oh,
blonde
Utah.
girl.
No, she's a brunette. I see it here. Okay, so it says it's a freeze dry salsas.
Yep.
You know what? Let me share the screen.
This is not paid sponsorship. We are not
Mm, mm,
endorsed
mm,
or
mm, mm,
paid for
mm, mm.
by Salsa Queen. Hmm.
I'm gonna go after your customer.
Yeah, that's her.
Yep.
That's it.
But if you
Let's
go
That's
go.
it.
under Google Images, you'll see pictures of her. Swag.
Who's his swag?
With swag has its nipple covers.
Hoodies, t-shirts.
Oh, look at that! They have golf
I don't
balls.
think that's the salsa queen. It's
I
her, the
can't see
blonde.
nothing. My screen is there. We go.
Oh, there you go.
Aprons and stuff.
That's not her though. She's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Google search salsa
So
queen.
she's got a sweet deal with
That's her right
Costco
here.
because the
It's a
amount
little
of money
fuzzy.
that
The
they were putting
website. There you go. That's a
into her
salsa queen
bank
right there. The one with the Terrera
That's an
is
logo.
clearing up.
old
There you
picture
go.
of her.
That's her. So she's also got some kind of like gig with Food Network because
Okay.
Food Network was putting money into her account, and she was getting some serious money from Costco,
That you
like
saw in the
regularly.
financials and all that.
Yeah,
Costco.
yep, like clockwork.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? You know what's good? This month is one of my top month. I already did
No shit.
1.058 million. Not bad
No, not
for just a
bad.
shop of 5 people.
It keeps the electricity on.
It
That's all.
it pays
Yeah, man.
whatever, and then I have another $100,000 for tomorrow. Good month. We are growing. My new location. Eventually, I will hire you guys.
Eventually.
Nah,
Soon,
nah.
sooner or later.
Yeah, I know, man. It's,
But I'm
you know,
expensive.
You're
soon,
pricey.
sooner or
You're
later.
pricey, TJ.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hire you. I'm just fire you right in the spot. I want you to be my friend. I love you. It was funny because I was telling the story to Diana. I think it was Samantha with telling Diana. I was like, yeah, whatever. And Sammy knows who Wagner is, and Joey, and Jacob,
The
the
prosthetic
guy with the
knee.
prosthetic knee, the
It's not a
prosthetic leg. He's like,
prosthetic.
yes. He's like, no, he has a knee replacement because
I was in a
when
wheelchair.
Jacob met you,
I
he
was in
was
a wheelchair.
super into
I was in a
wrestling,
wheelchair.
Yeah,
and
the
he was in a
prosthetic
wheelchair. He was
leg.
so like, oh, I met a wrestler the first time. Like He has a
So
prosthetic
next time you
leg.
go
Like,
see Victor Wagner,
no.
just go
he
up
has
there
a
with a
titanium
fake
ears.
leg and swear in front of
Jason
her.
with it. Get me a beer.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Give me a beer, boy.
Lieutenant Dan, you got new
Yeah,
legs.
Dude, like you got new legs. Like right now,
Oh,
I'm in my Oh, there you go. Hold on. The clean guy's actually coming to my office right now trying to clean. Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering when they would come and clean this shit. They ignore me.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on. Let me talk to the cat. Are you back?
all right,
You guys
Lieutenant
communicate.
Dan.
I get more ice in my drink, anyways.
So that'd be great. When you come up, you have to bring a leg. I didn't even hear about that story that Jacob thought you
Me
had
neither.
one
I
leg
didn't,
this whole
that's it.
time. What do
I
you
was like,
think
bro, I
that?
was in your house.
You-
Like, how did you not like?
But I might ask you, Jacob, and be like, how do you think Wagner lost his leg? Through a wrestling incident, or like through like he chopped it off somehow, or what's the backstory?
He got hurt getting thrown off the top of the Hell in a Cell like Mankind, like Mick Foley.
Yeah, that's funny.
He hurt his leg beyond repair. They had to cut it off.
I can't believe that's too funny. The prosthetic leg. Oh man,
What's going on with you?
what's up?
What's going on with you? How's work?
Dude, I work's not bad. It's like now I'm prepping for vacation, but all these weddings I got hit hard with, and actually, you know what? The
Shit's
last one that I
expensive.
went to over this weekend, it was a lot. It was a fun time. He had like his little
Yeah.
drink list. His
Nice.
signature drink was Manhattan. I mean, it was great. It was a fun time.
We had thought about doing that, and for some reason we
Like
were just
the
like,
signature
fuck
drinks.
it.
Dude, it's like one extra
Yeah,
step
like
is you got to come out with like
yeah,
the little poster, and then you have to bring
yeah,
whatever they need to bring in if the bar doesn't have
yeah. Anyway, I was gonna do like a
like an
an
old
old
fashioned.
fashioned or a variation of
Oh
an
yeah,
old fashioned, or some variation of it. But then it's just like, all right, well, you kind of gotta know your crowd, know your
oh,
audience. I might
because that
chances
might not
are
work
like,
either.
yeah. I mean, we're Spanish family.
Right.
On my side, chances are they were not going to have an old
No
fashioned
old
because they're
fashioned
not whiskey drinkers. They're more, beer and
or
tequila
tequila.
drinkers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So they're not going to have an old fashioned or know how to enjoy an old
So
fashioned for
just
the most
curious,
part.
what's your wife's go-to drink? Because yours is like old fashioned. What's hers?
So Christina likes sweet drinks.
Okay.
Sweet. She's not like big on like over powerful, like really
So just
strong
margaritas
drinks.
in general, or
So she likes prosecco. She likes
oh,
drinks
okay,
that are they may have some prosecco in them. There was a drink at the speakeasy back home. It was called the 48 Roses, and it was like her favorite cocktail. And it was basically a rose water margarita.
okay.
And it was really good, and it was her go-to, and it was just like we never really found out what
What
the
was in that drink and all
what
that?
was in it and what
Mm.
measurements to be able to make it ourselves for
Right.
her. It's called the 48 Roses at
What's
the
called again?
speakeasy back home.
Drink. No,
That
no, no.
wasn't
That's
No,
Four
the
Roses.
this
48
is
Rose bourbon,
this was
right?
it's like a rose
That's Four
water
Roses.
margarita. This drink, I
I
think
think I
so.
had it when I was there with you, right? That's the one
Yep,
in the
yep,
one by
yep.
Florida Park, right?
So
That's what he's talking
they had
about.
it was a really good drink, and we just I mean, if I could know what was in it, I could probably make it myself for her, but
Right.
we never found out exactly what ingredients went into it and at what count. So, but she likes
Prosecco and all
sweet
that.
wines. Like she's like a Riesling girl. She likes Rieslings
So
or
white over red.
Proseccos or rosés and stuff like that. Light
Say my
stuff,
wife.
nothing too strong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
White.
it's my wife. She
She'll
likes like the
have
white
drinks
wine. I'm
that
like,
may
hey,
have
give
like
her red.
tequila in it, but it's got to be something that's balanced where the sweetness,
Mm.
doesn't, well, the sweetness overpowers the flavor and booziness of the tequila. So she rather it sneak up on her than
She
be
will
able to
love.
taste it.
Right.
And,
She will.
because she's not going to enjoy it.
She will love my wife's drink. She makes this
Oh, was that at
two of
your
them. There's a
barbecue?
passion fruit one and
It
also
was
like a mango one.
Chris would like that. She likes
Yeah,
I
passion
think
fruit
it
and
was a
mango.
mango
That's good.
margarita.
Yeah.
That was really good with like the
And
fruits in it and all that.
Yeah, so my
Mm.
wife makes like a huge batch of it. She put like
Nice.
1800, and she put the mango or whatever, or the what was the other tequila you mentioned?
Milagro. Milagro.
So an M.
Yeah. That's a
Milagros.
good
Mixer.
Yeah,
tequila to
yeah.
mix
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Yeah.
It's a good blend. Yeah. She makes all those. It's
Mhm.
pretty
It's
like
almost
it's
like
not super sweet, but it's
a
very
flavored
subtle. It's
sangria,
like a
like
nice
a mango
summery
Yeah.
sangria.
or
Yep.
yes, exactly. It's a
Yeah.
sangria
Yeah.
You know what I
or
had?
tequila
I
only.
started having. There's this place downtown in Cape, and it's called Merrick's. It's a seafood joint, and it has like a very Miami feel. So like usually when I'm, they
Mhm.
have a fish market also where I get some of my seafood. So when I'm there, it's just like, all right, I get there early as fuck to get my seafood, but the restaurant is already open at
Right.
like 10 in the morning, and you can like sit bar side and stuff like that. They
Ah,
make a
yes,
really good,
yeah.
yeah, they make
You
a
sent me pictures of
really
that spot.
good, and it's as odd as it is for me to say that I've had this drink and I enjoy it, an Aperol spritzer.
I never got into those. I've heard of
It's
those.
such a refreshing, dude. It's like if you're out and you don't want to be like pounding them down or nothing, because sometimes, dude, out here it gets so fucking hot that
That's
there's
true.
times
You
where
need
it's
something
just
like
like it's so
refreshing.
hot I don't even want to drink. But it's a really refreshing drink. It's light too, so good.
But you know what? That's what came so popular is those flavored seltzers like White Claw
Mm-hmm.
and High
Mm-hmm.
Noon and all that.
Mm-hmm.
See, no, 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 no,
That
no, no. Don't you fucking talk about that shit here. I don't want COVID happening again. Because
that's
you and your
no that
fucking
I
generation,
know
right? You
I know
freaking
what
With
to
your
get you
white
during that
middle-aged
claws,
birthday.
millennials
The
started
your
that
White
white
Claw.
shit,
claws.
and COVID happened.
I don't fuck with White Claw. I
White
like
Claw,
High
oh
Noon.
shit. Freaking little pussy.
Oh, truly, truly.
And that, and was
Truly's.
it
Yeah,
Truist or
watch your
Truly,
calories.
Truly,
There's now
whatever it
there's
is?
another
I'm
one.
like,
There's another seltzer
uh,
that's got
but
like good
Is the
feedback called
Topo Chico
Neutral.
made a seltzer too? I've never had it
Yeah,
before.
they're not that great. They're not
No,
that great.
none of those are really.
You know,
no, but you gotta
Oh,
try it.
yeah,
It's called
yeah,
Cutwater.
yeah.
Cutwater
No,
has like
Cutwater. What's the one that I made you try that
yeah, yeah.
that Dan likes too? It's bourbon. No, it's
It's Cutwater.
Southern
That's
Tier or
the
something like
brand.
that.
That's the other one.
They're
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
so
yeah. But
sugary
yeah,
though.
but Cutwater has like
you know what you need to
So
try.
sugary.
no,
You know
High
what you need to
complain
Noon.
try.
about this something.
Oh,
Next week, Joey, you better have freaking Degenerate
Mine won't come
merch
dude.
because
in
my
time.
merch is
Hey
coming
guys,
in
I
two
worked hard
days.
on those. I worked hard on those
You won't come
designs.
in
You
because you didn't
motherfuckers
order
better be
shit.
promoting the shit. Listeners,
I'm
viewers, buy
promoting.
a
I'm
shirt.
promoting
Please
hard.
buy a
Because
t-shirt.
you know we have a good
Buy
Buy
a
idea
a shirt.
coming
t-shirt.
that
Support us.
once we hit a certain dollar amount in merch, we have something special in the brewing right now. We can't tell you.
Well,
It's
first
eight
of all,
dollars.
we just made $8 in my cell, but you know what? I mean, it's just our listeners and for our sake, the monies that we make for this merchandise.
It's going on black.
No, we're not putting in the crypto, but no, it's not going to black. I would like to
We're
have it donated
degenerates.
to like
We don't
a
go
food
food
bank or
banks. We're the
something
food bank.
We're gonna
in the
put it
local area.
towards the help get a better streaming channel or
Yeah.
streaming software because Podcastle is dropping the fucking ball.
No, because it's the
I mean,
Ethernet
so
wire that
far
you
it's been
plug
good
in
today,
finally.
right? So let's look. I'm gonna connect it as is like this. It's not going bad for us, whatever the case may be. But if you are a small time guy who is brewing in the backyard and trying to get names out, we will promote you. We're not seeking money, whatever the case may be. Send us a case.
We'll
We'll shit
review
on
it.
it
We'll
We'll
or we'll
give
try
you.
love
it.
it.
We'll
That's
We'll be
all.
shit on it.
true.
Viewers,
We'll review it.
that's also what I want to say.
Yeah, so that's
Viewers,
pretty much
listeners,
it.
if you're there, you're here, you're watching. We don't care where you're at. If you're on the road and you need something to listen to, if you're at the gym and you need something to watch while you're on the treadmill, while you're at it, leave a negative
Like and
comment down
subscribe
below.
too.
Like, subscribe, and leave a negative
Like and
comment down
subscribe.
below.
Yes, you have to because otherwise it won't be degenerate. Because we do suck. It's okay, we
We're
suck
not here
because
for
we're
your
not here to be
enjoyment and
popular.
entertainment. We're here for ours.
Yeah.
We're not
This is
here.
strictly it. This is
Yes, exactly. Because like these two guys are my brothers. They're not my
Somewhere,
blood
somehow.
brothers, but Ryder could probably be my brother. Who knows? my dad probably screwed his grandmother somehow and became him because he is that old.
Because dad sold my grandmother a cash advance
Yeah.
or a reverse
Probably, who
mortgage.
knows? But the you know what? I never did reverse mortgage. I never, so don't blame me for that one. I did everything else. But these are my boys, and we just want to just find a way to get together and chit chat and just chill. And just for record it for our amusement, for people's amusement. My daughter and her
Sorry
boyfriend
to hear
listens
that.
to our show.
Sammy,
So
buy Victor
I
a
know.
case of White Claw.
You know what? This is what the proceeds are going to go to. So I think Victor already knows where I'll go with this one. Proceeds will be going to get
Oh,
Sammy
Jesus
a
Christ.
full size, or at least a full size bed, or a queen size bed, because I damn near fell off of Sammy's bed when I was up for Joe's wedding. That is not a
Choose a
full
full.
size
It's a
bed,
full
bro.
size bed, bro.
That is not a full size
I'm not
bed.
gonna buy her.
I probably would have had a
You know
better
what? It's
chance,
funny. It's funny
a better
because
sleep
In the
on
dog's
that
bed,
damn
maybe.
bean bag.
Or in the dog's bed.
you. I told you to sleep in a beanbag. That shit's more comfortable. And then Sammy told me, we have the queen size air mattress that's like
Does it fit
Wow, you
Wagner's
had me, you had
prosthetic
me,
leg
you had
though?
I'm
me
like,
Does it
sleep on
fit his
that. You
prosthetic
had me
leg?
totally
sleep
forgot
on
about
Sammy's
that.
tiny ass bed
Does it
with
fit
my
the
With his
prosthetic
prosthetic
leg
tag
in
leg.
the
leg.
bed too?
You had me sleep on Sammy's tiny bed that I almost fell off of.
You're talking about
It's all
one-legged
good.
Wagner.
I'm
It's
sorry.
all good. Dude, you
But
know
you know
what?
what?
In
Wait, wait,
in
wait,
in
wait, wait, wait,
everyone's
wait, wait, wait.
defense, I was hammered from the time that I landed in Jersey to the time that I landed in fucking Fort Myers. So I didn't give a shit. I slept fine every time, everything.
But 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 first of all, you have to come back and see my new
Oh yeah,
bathroom. You will not leave my
I'll
new
make sure to.
bathroom.
I'll
Okay, you
leave
will
a
love
good
that.
one in there.
And second,
Yeah,
was I a good
absolutely.
host or not?
Vic made fucking hangover food and everything. It was good. It was good times.
It was good.
You
Okay, I
know,
love you, man. I love you. One of these days
I'm
I'm
in
gonna
Fort
call you.
Myers.
I'll
Come
say,
pick me
"Hey,
up,
I'm in
asshole.
the front of your house. And pick me up." That's how I do things. Especially my sister. When I visit my sister, I'll call her up like, "Hey, you have my cornmeal ready?" She already knows. Like, you here? Like, yeah, pick my ass up.
You know what I had the other day was
That's how I do things.
I haven't had them in a while, but you guys were mentioning seltzers, and we were mentioning the Topo Chicos. I had they're called cantinas. They're ranch waters,
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
dude. Those are
Oh
They're
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
dangerous.
yeah, yeah.
They're dangerous.
Those are
I see
good.
those in
It's
Mexico.
I make
They,
them at home, but now
dude.
they sell
So
them in like a 4 pack,
Sneak up
and
on you.
those are really good.
So
Mhm.
there. Okay, so the brand you buy
No,
is the yellow
no,
label.
they're
There's
the
an
blue.
other
Pull it up.
brand of like a seltzer water.
You pull it up. You like doing research.
I just
They're called
no, I'm not doing
cantinas.
research.
They're called
Whatever. So
cantinas.
I went to a Mexican restaurant. It's very similar. It's like
Mhm,
a white label, like blue letters, whatever it is. I'm like,
mhm.
oh, these type of waters like Wagner
But with
drinks. It's like a
tequila.
seltzer, like sparkling water type, whatever it is.
Oh
Dude,
no.
no, I mean with no
Yeah,
alcohol.
why
This
the
one
fuck
has
would
no
I? When would
alcohol.
I
Why would
drink
you
that?
drink that
No,
then?
it's no, but coño, just can't finish the story. So it's like a sparkling water, flat kind of whatever it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get with the alcohol, but one without. Um, so we go to a restaurant.
Mhm.
My kids order that type of water, whatever it is. Like, all right, get the water. That shit costs like $5.
That shit ain't for kids.
I'm like,
You
I don't know.
you got
I didn't
$5
ask.
water money, motherfucker. You-
You got $5 water. What are you like the fuck, dude? Like, yeah, it's funny because like so remember years back, before
Yeah.
COVID, I went to
Uh huh.
DR right with my kids to the
That
Dream
hot as
again,
fuck out
another
there.
Hyatt
I hated
company,
DR.
hot as fuck, and
I
La
It's
did not. I
okay.
Romana.
did
It's
not
I'm
like
not a fan of
DR,
DR
man.
I
either.
love DR.
I didn't like DR.
You're not a fan of no
Me,
Latin countries because you're
Latin
the whitest
countries, I would
motherfucker
go
I
to
know.
Costa Rica in a heartbeat, and I like a
When was the last time you went? When was the
When's
last
the
time you
last
went to
time you went to
Cuba?
Costa Rica? Okay, whatever. Let
never.
me finish the story.
All
I
right,
need a visa.
exactly. See, you
I
can't
need a
even
visa.
visit your own
Never,
country.
I'm visiting my own other
never,
country this in a few weeks.
never. I asked him, "What's the last
Me?
time you had a Spanish meal?"
Cinco de Mayo?
Fuck.
No, no, I don't.
I'm gonna
When was the
fucking
last
kick
time?
you in the face
Oh no,
right
no.
now
You know
so
what?
badly. And let
You
me
know
tell you
what?
something. Cinco de
Actually, I
Mayo
had.
is
Who the hell
not
said
Mexico
it's meant?
Independence
That's
Day.
not. That's no. It's not Mexican. Who the fuck said that it is?
No, a lot of Americans think. A
It is
lot of Americans
not.
think it's
Who?
Mexico
It's
Independence
the
Day. It's
victory
not.
over the Battle of Puebla.
Cinco de Mayo is a
They just
remembrance that
gave
the
him a
Mexican
day to
helped
remember.
the
Yeah, no, I've never
Americans
heard
of
of
a
that. But
war.
I've had.
It
There
was
was a
the
Mexican
victory
food
of the
truck at
Battle
one
of
of the weddings.
Puebla.
No, dude, you'd be amazed. A
Yeah,
lot of
like
people
it's
think
like
that
Fourth
Cinco
of
de Mayo
July
is
for
Mexican
Mexico. No,
Independence
it's
Day.
not, asshole. Like,
I know. I'm sorry.
yeah, go
Let
ahead.
me finish my damn
Sorry,
story. So fucking
so we
Joey
got
can finish his fucking
sidetracked.
stupid story. So I was in DR. So my son said when we came back to the States, he's like, "Oh, so when we go
Oh,
to a
real
real
vacation. What the fuck
vacation,"
you think we on?
I'm like, "Motherfucker, I just spent $6,000." I'm like, in a real vacation. So now, so I was in Mexico. I go to him. It's like, "Hey, so
Being a
does this consider a real
being a
vacation?"
kickback. No, the first
Go
wedding I
ahead,
had in
Joey.
Brooklyn,
Finish your
they had a
story.
food truck, a Mexican food truck. They had it was mostly like tacos, so I had pork tacos and they had all this other shit.
Nice.
Dude, I gotta take it to Corona. If you want some true, authentic, Middle Eastern,
Traditional.
Central American,
No, you're not gonna get
traditional,
carne
like
asada.
Latino foods, I
You're
would
gonna get
take it.
weird meats, motherfucker. You're gonna get lengua. Like,
Yeah.
no, what the fuck? Go fuck yourself, dude. Tongue, cow's tongue, beef
Oh,
tongue is excellent on
I,
tacos.
you are such a fucking
I
hater.
lives in Florida.
Yeehaw!
So
Fuck out of
so so so
that shit is good, motherfucker. I have no problem eating not
first
all
of all,
meats.
let me tell you something, right? Redneck rednecks in Texas is no different than
Well, the border
freaking
right there.
Mexicans in the ranch.
Well,
Y'all
you just
motherfuckers
look. You want to run for
same,
governor?
bro. But
You just xed out the Latino
Yeah,
community. You just xed out the fucking
the Cuban population,
the
you
blue
got nailed.
collar community.
they'll vote
Even
for
the
me.
the
They
people with
vote for
prosthetic
me.
legs are now
They vote for
gone.
me.
Victor Victor
Prosthetic leg and
Victor
fake
couldn't
titties.
win a pie eating contest without the Latino vote.
You vote for me as president. I'll be the
Man.
first Latino president. All right, talking about food, there's this Mediterranean restaurant, more like Turkish and Greek food, but more towards Turkish food in Inglewood called Antioch. Yes, I'm shouting out Antioch restaurant in Inglewood, New Jersey. Oh my, I
I like
love
Yeah,
I like
Greek food is
Mediterranean
fucking
food.
New
awesome.
That
Jersey.
is
Yeah,
my favorite type of food. I love it.
shawarma.
And
That's why
the
I'm like surprised you don't
kebabs,
eat that more
the
often, Vic,
chicken, the
because
bread, the
it's not so
flatbread.
much about the
Oh,
red meat; it's about the fish and the chicken is superb.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't had a
oh
good
yeah,
shawarma in a
I
long
love it.
time. Like a good chicken shawarma. And I tried.
Dude, that is my favorite spot. And
I
Antioch, they
got
make a
shawarma.
great chicken
I got
shawarma.
shawarma
With a seasoned
seasoning,
well. Oh my
and I got
gosh.
it on Amazon. Thinking I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me try and make chicken shawarma. And I put it on my chicken, and it tasted horrible.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I
See,
don't.
see,
I mean, it's not a
let
cuisine
me
or
tell you
a
why.
dish that I'm familiar with in terms of their flavor palettes. So I kind of just took the seasoning and sprinkled it on chicken,
Mm.
thinking. But there's other things that go into the
See,
preparation,
see,
like
see.
yogurt and all this other
Yeah, it's
shit.
like a
So yeah,
tzatziki
yeah,
dressing.
There is there is
yeah.
there's a lot of herbs that go into it, but the thing is, the trick is you defrost the. Usually they use a mixture of how it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. It depends how people do it.
Hmm.
Is chicken breast and thighs, right? So the thighs is the fatty part of it that brings the fat. You take it very
Hmm.
defrost it, whatever it is, without season.
You let.
Then
Oh
you fucking blend the shit out of it, becomes a paste. And then that's when you add the season towards it. That's when you add the herbs
yeah, but
into
you're
that,
thinking more
whether
like
the
kofka,
garlic, add to the paprika and the
not
seeds.
shawarma. I'm thinking more like it's almost like a trompo. where they're on a spit, like on a skew, one skewer, and then you cut down like kind of like
No, no, no.
pastor.
That's so it's two
Hmm.
ways. So they do, they mold it and they put in a stick, or they could do that
Hmm.
and
Right.
you could put it
Like
on the
gyro,
stick,
yeah.
whatever it is, like a gyro.
Hmm.
So and that's how you build it up. But in this case, you put it and you.
I
Oh
mean,
man, I'm telling you, this spot, when it's been years I had Mediterranean food, and my
Mm.
wife went there with Dan's wife Karen. She's like, "Honey, you gotta go."
mhm.
Just a presentation of the bread,
Like
and
pita bread and all
I
that.
love like Middle Eastern
No, it's different.
type
It's
bread.
not pita.
It's
It's
different.
very
It's much
different bread.
thinner.
Yeah, because it's
It's
not
much thinner.
leavened or
Yeah, it's
anything.
very airy, very thin.
It's almost
Yeah,
like a flour tortilla.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
but
really good
puffy.
bread. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like black
Mediterranean
sesame
food is
seeds.
great.
Oh, dude. Oh, you know who makes a good leavened bread?
Yeah, I like Afghani food.
Afghanistan.
There's a spot in Astoria. I don't know if it's still there anymore because this was when I was like my meathead days. But there was a spot. It was called Firdos on. I don't know if it was Steinway
Yeah, I think
or if it was what's that? There's another street that's popular in the Astoria area.
the main street
It is
in the
Steinway.
Astoria area, it is Steinway.
There's let me
That's
see
a
if I can
popular
find it.
street. Yeah, it's Steinway. There's Egyptian
This spot,
restaurant,
no, this
hookah
spot was
lounge,
either
whatever
it
it
was
is,
either
with the traditional
Afghani or
food.
Pakistani. It was one of the two, but the food was awesome. Awesome food.
There's a great Pakistan. There's a great Pakistani restaurant off of Steinway
Okay.
in the side street that I go once in a while. Been for, I forgot the name of it. And then, oh my god, I'm telling you, the Middle Eastern, like Latinos, we won't be Latinos if we don't have infused with Middle
Well,
Eastern. That's how we got our language and all
well,
that stuff, and our food
there's history
profile. Like,
between the two. So even when it comes into Mexico, and so no, 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 no.
yeah, Spain was 400 years with the
If
Ottoman
you
dynasty was
there's
over in
I didn't
Spain
know
for
this,
that
but
long.
I was watching Taco Chronicles. The history behind
Hmm.
uh, tacos al pastor and the fact that they're on a spit has the
Hmm.
influence of the gyro
Oh
and
wow.
like that whole thing where, but it comes from like the Arab
Right.
influence. And originally it was they were called
Hmm.
tacos árabes, so Arab tacos. And then they kind of just cycled into different cultures and
Made their
to
own
what
seasoning and all that.
became
Yep.
tacos al pastor. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
To me, that was and they were either goat or lamb. It wasn't chicken. It became a concept of tradition through what was more readily available in time, which was chicken.
not even that. It's also
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's also the
everything's different
seasoning.
with
You
their
know, the
Mhm.
seasoning.
saffron and all
Yep.
that
Cumin.
stuff.
Turkish coffee is
The
phenomenal.
coffee, the
Oh my god,
cumin.
it's
Oh,
so
dude, they had
freaking
that
good.
Turkish coffee in the restaurant. Dude, we have to go
Yeah.
with Chris. She
Let's
probably will love it.
find this.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, like a lot of people are like, oh, this. I'm like, dude, the for me, hands down, the best food is like Middle Eastern, especially the
Hmm.
more of like the Turkish and
I
Greek
agree. I
food.
love it
The whole Mediterranean.
because it's
I
so fresh and
love it.
refreshing.
I
All their
mean, I
foods are
could.
just
Oh
so
my
so
gosh.
good.
Uh, Yep. All right. We're about an almost an hour and a half in. Actually, a little over an hour and a half in. We don't want to bore you guys. Next week we're doing a quick episode before Joey flies out. Obviously we want to, it's
We've
been
been
2 weeks.
MIA.
We post anything up. We've been MIA. We need a little break. We have a merchandise. Please like and subscribe. Buy our merchandise. It
And you
will
might
go
get
to a good
laid. You
cause,
might
whatever the
get
You
case
laid
might
may
with
get
this
be,
shit.
laid.
and
You
I will
never
match
know.
You
it.
might get
At the
laid.
at the bar, it's a good icebreaker at the
Buy a
bar.
onesie for your baby. If your baby has a if your baby has the Degenerate Lounge logo with a whiskey thing, that baby right there is gonna be the
He's gonna be an
man.
asshole.
He's gonna own companies.
And
He's gonna
share
be a
the
man
merch.
straight out.
And
He's
Yep,
100%
100%.
straight. No frills, no additives, no artificial
hide the
flavors,
bank accounts
just
too, because it
straight
might go to betting.
asshole.
Might go to betting.
The bank
Yeah, you never know.
accounts, 5 baby mamas, who knows? But thank you for listening. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for just taking time to say who these fucking assholes are. We are a bunch of assholes, and we love y'all, and it's okay.
Comment.
If you don't like us, you want
Comments
to curse us out,
down below.
please put a negative comment
We want all the
and
negativity.
share and subscribe
All in it. All the vitriol.
to our
All the
podcast,
vitriol.
to our YouTube. There you go. But for our final thoughts,
Uh,
anybody?
Follow us on all social media platforms. We are Degenerate Knowledge. We are on Spotify, Pandora. We are on TikTok, Instagram. We are on X, formerly Twitter, at Degenerate K3. Uh, Follow us anywhere you want. Comment anywhere you'd like. Hit up the link tree in our link attached below in the bios. Hit up the online store. Buy some merch. Wear it. Love it. Enjoy it.
Our email
Yep.
address is all there in the link tree rest. I will have to post more things in X. Wagner has to post more
A
things on
little food.
Instagram.
Yep. The
Post
feel.
your food stuff.
I
Joey,
just bet.
you don't post shit. Just buy some. He just bet. Um, you know, My final thought is
Life is
have a
short.
good time. Life is short. A lot of shit's happening around the world. A lot of shit happening in our countries. And you know what? Talking to people in Mexico and how they live, people think like they come here for whatever. They just want a little better life. They just want a better life for their families, and it's getting to know them. You know,
Yeah,
a
and the
little
way
thing goes
the way
go
the
a
world is
long
going right
way.
now, you know what?
And
Finding a better quality of life might mean having to go to Mexico.
yep, and
Hmm.
you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed. The cost of a lot of people are
In
leaving.
Mexico,
People are retiring, and besides retiring in the United States, they are leaving the country, and they could
Everywhere.
buy houses in
Everywhere.
Italy, even in
everywhere.
Japan, everywhere for dirt cheap. And guess what?
And the food
Insurance
is
is
amazing.
included. They have incentives. And then one important thing that I have
That you
learned,
should have
and I
bought Quant.
knew way back, but hearing from the mouth of the locals, asshole, it's from the mouth of the locals.
We
It's
live to
like we
work.
don't work to live. There you go. We work, we pay our bills, and we just enjoy life. And that's what it's about. Just enjoy life. Enjoy life. Life is short. That's not how long you live. Enjoy life. And guess what? Just get to know people. Travel the world. Get to know the locals. Don't go to the popular spots. Get to
Support
the
small
mama papa spots,
businesses.
restaurants, a little cloudy in the windows. It's better.
We
All
out.
We
right.
out.
D gents, we out. Peace.